Gray Area talks about sex, relationships, mental health, and more. The views and opinions expressed on the show are those of the talent and guests alone and are provided for informational purposes only. We want to talk to you, but our hosts are not qualified healthcare professionals. If you're depressed, feel your life is at risk, or need immediate assistance, please seek professional help or dial 911. Whoa, all right. What's up, everyone? I'm Sasha Grey, and this is Gray Area.
What's good, everyone? I'm Dumbfoundead. Yo, Sasha, I seen you stream some cooking this past weekend. What were you up to?
Yes, last night, actually, yeah.
Okay.
I do secret sauce on my Twitch channel.
Secret sauce?
Yes, I beat them to the joke.
Nice.
I made the joke instead this time.
Okay.
I love it. It's super fun. Yeah.
What were you cooking? I always seem like you're always cooking some weird thing, a new vegetable I hear about. Do you do anything weird like a pickled peanut butter sandwich or something?
Oh, no.
Sounds kind of fire after I said it. I was like, okay.
Pickles and peanut butter. No, anything weird. I don't know, I think the weirdest thing I've done on stream, chat voted for a charity thing we did, so they got to pick and they trolled me to make a Dorito casserole, which was, it just sounded sus, but it was actually okay. It just tasted like nachos. It was fine.
Yeah, the Cool Ranch version would be more weirder.
It would be a little weirder.
Yeah, for
sure. What about you?
Weirdest foods?
Yeah,
like,
any weird food
Nah,
habits?
I don't really cook, but I mean the weirdest thing was ordering from some weird app. That wasn't Postmates, but I like eating like spaghetti with hot Cheetos.
Mm-hmm.
Something with like tomato sauce and hot
out.
Cheetos go really well together. I don't know.
Look, you say you never cook, but next time you do it, you have to try like just crumbling it.
Oh, okay.
It's all about the presentation.
Yeah.
And then you present it, and it's like no one would know.
It's like
but
crack for kids, hot
it
Cheetos,
is.
I swear.
And adults. I still do it. All right. Well, it's good that we're talking about weird food because today we're actually going to dive deep into all things weird. Dumb, do you consider yourself a weird person?
I could get weird after like 1 a.m. or something, but for the most part, I don't know. I don't think I'm weird until somebody points it out. You know what I'm saying? You always think you're normal until, like, first time you're in 3rd, 4th grade or something, you're wearing, like, rain boots and a cape, and then some kid is like, you're weird. And then you're like, oh, okay, now I'm sad.
Yeah. That sounds oddly particular.
That was my fit last week, nah.
But I actually did that as a kid. Like, I would mismatch things, not on purpose. Like, it was whatever spoke to me.
Yeah.
I would put it on, and I never thought it was weird until somebody called me out for it.
You know, one thing that I did was weird, like when I was 11 to like 14 years old, I would always film things. I would always carry around a camera with me. It was like that American Beauty kid who was filming the plastic bag, but I wasn't doing that. I liked documenting a lot of things.
Yeah, me too, actually. I always had a camera with me. Not a video camera, just like a point-and-shoot camera, but I always would write things down.
Yeah.
Like, I'll pause the conversations. I gotta remember this. Yeah, my friends will look at me like, what?
That's a good early habit, though, because we do that like as adults now and stuff for ideas and things, but you're on it as a young kid.
I was on it.
All right.
I still have those little notes.
Well, when you do something weird, you don't know it's weird until someone points it out. And that's the question. How do you get the confidence to be the person that is uniquely you, even if it's weird to the outside world? And on that note, here's the first poll.
Do you think you're a weird person? Yes or no?
Vote at venn.tv/play, or you can always write in your choice into the live chat. Do you think you're a weird person, yes or no? That's a weird question to answer about yourself. Maybe.
Yeah.
I feel like self-proclaimed weird people aren't that weird.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
Our next guest is someone who has no problem being themselves at all. He's a singer, songwriter, and he's worked with legends like Mac Miller, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick Lamar, and his latest album, It Is What It Is, dropped in April. It's Thundercat.
Hey, I'm Steven Bruner. You usually know me for playing bass. I'm giving tattoos now, bro. It's done. It does, yeah. Is that me? Walking in the rain.
thank you so much for being here. We're super excited to have you. But first things first, like, do you consider yourself weird? What is normal? Can you talk about this?
Am I weird? I think I still get called weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely, yes, accept it.
Yeah.
Accept it.
Yes,
That's
yeah.
the important part.
I gotta say, you left a nice trail of a fragrance of some sort. That was really nice.
Hey,
It wasn't weird smelling at all. It was actually really pleasant, I gotta say.
there you go. It's proof I smell good.
We gotta ask. We've been asking all the guests, like, how have you been spending the quarantine? Yeah, we've seen some Twitter updates, but I want to know what you've been up to.
Basically, you know, like crying a lot, and then like,
For sure.
and then I'm like, stop crying, and then I like start punching, and then like,
Air punching?
yeah, like the air
Or do you
punching.
have
Cuba Gooding?
A
Like,
punching bag?
Yeah, and then sometimes I get really ballsy and try to play like Ghost of Tsushima.
Yes!
and,
Yes!
You
and then I
played it?
realize it's as big as Los Angeles, and I just kind of give up.
Yeah.
And then
there's a lot of good crying material out there for crying, for
It's-
sure.
Oh yeah,
It's never
everything.
ending.
I think I cried when I've been watching Naruto over and over and over again. I sat down the first 2 weeks, like the first 2 weeks of COVID, and watched Naruto straight. The whole like
There's so,
filler,
Whoa.
there's
filler-
so many, yeah.
filler and everything. I watched the whole thing like straight, and then I had a friend there at first, and then they left, and then it was like, oh man, what do I do now? And I was like, just rewatch Naruto.
Rewatch Naruto.
Yeah,
That's a phrase you don't hear often.
What else is there left to do?
Yeah, and then I watched it again, and then it got to that fight with Sasuke and Naruto, and I was like, oh my god. Like, oh my god. But yeah, just blowing all my cash on anime for sure.
Word.
For sure. Like, I need to stop. Somebody needs to take my credit card. It's getting weird. eBay's getting a little too keen too. They're like, they know I'm
They're
here to.
targeting you with ads now.
Yeah.
Like,
They know.
no, you want this.
Yeah, they just.
We have a Naruto
Yeah.
base
This is getting
just
awkward.
for you.
I'm starting to cuss at the people selling stuff because it's like, stop it. Like, stop. You know I'm gonna spend money. Stop it.
Yep. So speaking of music, was the bass the first instrument you learned to play?
Yes.
Ah,
Yes, that's the first instrument I learned to play. Like, I grew up in a household where my father and my brother, and I have a younger brother who plays keys, but he's like 10 years younger. But like, I grew up in a household where it was just drummers.
oh wow.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it was kind of one of those things where it was always drums going on. And I don't know if it was my dad's. I always feel like, you know, my dad kind of is like Morpheus. So maybe, you know, suggestion, you know, like
Right.
leave a couple little toy guitars and stuff laying around.
Yep.
You know, it's like give me a swords every now and again. Here's a ninja sword. I'm like, "Ugh," you know. And yeah, no, I could, or it's like that, or I'd like naturally gravitated to the bass. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, you know, from a lot of the collabs you did, you know, from working on your solo stuff to working with Badu, Childish Gambino, Ty Dolla $ign, like, how do you shift, you know, the sound to what they're doing or their project at the time, coming from your solo stuff?
There's a bit of symbiosis or something like that. It's like it feels a bit symbiotic. It's all just music, you
Yeah.
know. And I try not to put a cap on it, in realizing that, you know, it goes as far as you can. So if you can't see far, it's not gonna go far.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like these are all my actual friends in real life. You know, it's like I spend time with them. They, you know, we know each other's kids, all kinds of stuff like this.
Right.
And it's like, it's kind of like real life lived too. You know, like getting a chance to understand a person, and you know, a lot of it has to do with there's a saying that Stanley Clark told me once, that we're servants. You know, like we serve. This is what we do. This is what it is. It's part of a service that you play
Yeah.
or you do. And in that, I think that kind of embodies the whole entire thing. You know, it's like if you're gonna do it, then do it.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, it's like they make some pretty awesome music.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when we're kids, it seems like we're not afraid to be who we are and like what we like. But then as we get older, we tend to feel like we have to conform and be somebody else to fit in. But do you think because your parents were artists as well, that it sort of gave you permission to really be yourself as you like hit your teen years and as you started touring?
Yeah, absolutely. It definitely started with the parents. You know, it's like to this day I always talk about it. My mom still has purple hair. Like
Yes.
she's
Yeah.
you know, she's going all the way with that. And from that to my dad being, you know, like it just creatively driven his whole entire life. It's kind of like, yeah, naturally just kind of gets passed down. But then I think there's a part of it also. Yeah, it's just kind of like it. I think I had a moment with my dad the other day too, where it's like getting older and you just start realizing stuff. And I was talking to my dad about he was asking me about like we were talking about sense of style and all these different things. And I was like, I was talking about somewhere around the music that I was into when we were younger. And when I was younger, I was like, I really like Korn and Stone Temple Pilots and Rage Against the Machine. And I was kind of really into Slipknot and all that. And I was like, Dad, was I kind of a goth as a kid? And my dad was so reluctant. He was like, we didn't know what to do. he said, we just let you do your thing. We just watched it come and go, but it was very light. It was like a light wave of it. And it was just like,
yeah.
I always wonder what it'd be like to have like a tiger mom, but encouraging you towards the arts.
Right.
I guess that's like a show mom or something,
That would
right?
be a show, yeah.
That'd be
It would be like a show mom.
I mean, not like Dance Moms level.
Or the tiara.
not like full on
Creepy.
creep out level, yeah, but
Yeah.
like I would say more like no, she made me practice.
Yeah.
My mom was kind of a bit of an enforcer like that. She was like, okay, you said you were gonna do this, so sit down and do it.
Yeah.
And along with the part where she also would contribute to the creative side of it,
That was the same thing with my dad. He was like very strict, but he was like isn't opposed to what I was into. He was just like, if you're gonna do it, put like 110% into it.
Yeah.
He hated
Right.
like half-assing
Yeah,
something.
that was my
Right.
mom. That's definitely
Yeah.
my mom.
Yeah.
And I hated it, but
You hated it.
look at me now, Mom.
See, that's what I'm curious about that, but I see kids who are really into something, but then they don't have that same discipline surrounding them.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that discipline also helped you? Because I was reading that you were out touring super young too.
Mm-hmm.
So like, do you think that really helped drive you to even like get out there and go on tour?
Yeah, I mean, the reality is I didn't hate my mom doing that. You hate being told to do anything. It wouldn't matter if it was your mom.
Yeah.
Take the trash out. I was like, hell no.
Yeah.
But it's like, I think that you have to have some form of discipline, and there's nothing that makes up for time spent with something.
Right.
And, no matter even if it comes out lopsided or the truth is it's still something you have to spend time with. It's like any relationship, it kind of mimics or mirrors these types of principles because it's like, if you love something, you spend time with it. That doesn't mean you like doing it all the time.
Right.
That doesn't mean you're not amazing at it. It's like you work at it, getting better and better and stuff like that. And I think that, as a child, it was somewhere between being able to hide away behind it and then also it was fun for me. Like, I used to practice to like the Ninja Turtles movie soundtrack.
Yes.
And like every now and again I would talk about how like me and my brother used to fight over the TV because he swore I was just playing video games, but it was like I was listening to the soundtracks and playing, it was a bit different,
Yeah.
but it's kind of like you have to have some form of discipline in order to propel yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, so let's check out our poll results to see what you guys said. Are you self-proclaimed weirdos?
74% said yes, we're weird.
What? Well, we are talking about
I just said it in their voice.
We
I
are
tried,
talking
yeah.
about our chat, our community right here. So
Must be everybody in Oregon.
I feel I feel like they're comfortable in their weirdness.
Yeah. Well, let's see what does the
Portland?
Discord say, Dave? Is there anything there? Any weird memes?
Sweet. So yo. All right, I don't know. There is some weirdness going on. Let's see what our Discord says. Nate Cristanto, what life lesson did you learn the hard way?
Wear a condom.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, that's pretty practical,
Yeah,
right
the
there.
videos in school
I think
don't
that's
really cut it.
reoccurring too. It's a
Right.
continuous. It's a continuous. life
Yeah.
lesson. Hey, bro, wear a condom.
I don't know, how good the sex education system is.
Like,
You know
even
what
if
I'm
you
saying?
learn, it's still
That's
like,
true. Yeah.
Hey, man, put that on.
All right, keep hitting us up on Discord because unlike your cousin with bad politics,
What?
we want to know what you think.
Okay, cool. So we gotta take a break, but when we come back, we'll really get into Thundercat's head with some 20 and 60 and find out what happens when you break Snoop Dogg's dress code. Stay tuned. You have 3 minutes to do that weird thing you do when you think no one is looking.
Oh man.
But
time.
we're watching.
Go.
We see it all.
I may be covered in cat hair, but I still smell good. Baby, let me know, how do I look in my do-rag? Don't lie to me,
Welcome back to Gray Area. We're super excited to have Thundercat with us today, and chat is asking us right now if we can rename this Thundercat. We don't have a name for it,
Well, it's
so
official.
I feel like it's official.
Thundercat. All right, cool.
It's official. I love that video, love that song, and I love that run. That's all me right there. Like, let's find moments.
Yeah, you were talking about how you recognize what park that was shot in earlier.
Some of us on set were like, we think we know, but we're not gonna
put it on.
What
are you putting on?
No, let's not invite
I don't
stalkers,
understand
please.
what you're
Right. Blow the whole spot up.
What are you putting on blast though? Just like they shot
To
that?
all these people, no,
right,
people,
all right.
you know, like they're gonna look in the reflection and see like who's that person over there.
Yeah.
We're gonna find them.
Yeah.
It only takes that one crazy
Keep
person.
it low key. That's
Yeah.
the low key part.
All right, today we're talking about being true to ourselves.
You know, like the person you are on Instagram, except for real. Yeah, your real self.
It's really real. All right, Thundercat, we want to get to know a lot more about the real you. It's time for 20 and 60. Dumb is gonna fire off 20 questions. We're gonna see how many you can answer in 60 seconds.
Man, I'm a D student. This is gonna be easy.
Let's go.
Just circle C. All right, here we go. Time starts now. Hooking up with an ex, good idea or bad?
Good and bad. Can I do that?
I don't know. Okay.
Valid?
It's a historical figure you crush on.
Jessica Alba.
Why are we getting on
The great Jessica Alba from this.
From 200 years ago.
Yeah. Would you ever date a fan? I thought you were good at
I
this.
feel like that's a yeah.
It's
happened.
Yeah. Favorite game of all time?
Favorite game of all time? Mortal Kombat.
What
X?
did your parents call you
Toasty.
when they were mad at you?
Oh, I don't think I can say it on TV.
Anime or hentai?
Anime. Oh. But isn't hentai anime?
The judges. I don't think we have an anime judge
is
panel here.
hentai.
They're all in chat. For
Okay,
Sure.
greatest bass line of all time.
Another one bites the dust.
Oh.
Queen.
What's a fashion don't? Wow.
All right.
That is the lowest score I think we've had on the show, which
Really?
is
How many?
7 questions answered. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So what's the fashion don't? We didn't get the answer.
yeah.
What's the fashion don't?
Or is
there one?
there ever a fashion don't? Do you think that?
All right. I'm not a fan. I'll say it. I'm not a fan of the high waters that have made a comeback. Like when we were kids, if you wore high waters, you got teased.
Oh, yeah, the high
Like-
waters like capri joints?
No, but capris are different.
Shants?
Capris are styled.
You're talking about shants? Like
Shants.
short pants
Yes.
shants?
Not also those with the weird bell bottom that's midway. That's
Yeah.
not okay. We're not like I was so scrawny when I was a kid. All my pants were high waters,
Yeah.
and my mom had to sew in like an extra layer.
Yeah, you got some past
Because nothing
trauma.
would fit me.
You
I
got
do
some
have past trauma for
with
sure.
these
Definitely
shades.
The fact that people are just like rocking it with white socks.
Wow.
No.
You seem very angry about
I
it.
am angry. I'm like, this is not okay. This is
All right,
not
all
okay.
right.
All right, you definitely have your own unique sound and style. Like when I hear a song of yours, I know it's undeniably you. But when you work with artists like Badu, Kendrick Lamar, or Childish Gambino, how do you guys all influence each other? Because you guys are all very unique in your own ways.
Well, it's an interesting question because there's a big difference between a Donald Glover and an Erykah Badu. A lot of people don't realize that was my girlfriend.
Ooh,
Hey.
we're getting
This is the closest I can get to putting her on blast is
we're getting exclusive.
within proximity of how hard she's put me on blast in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my
right.
God, Valentine's Day was another thing.
Oh,
That's a long story.
wait, no, let's hear that story.
When you hear that story,
Yeah, let's
Valentine's
hear
Day.
that story. I want to hear Valentine's Day story.
Oh my God. So like we hadn't dated in years. You know, we're like still close friends and everything. And I did a Valentine's Day show where I opened for her. And it was funny as hell because it's like my management's there, my parents are there, my girlfriend's in Europe. We're matching out the gate because we're still we're still the closest of friends. You know, it's like you already know how that stuff can be.
Yeah.
But we're like still the closest of friends. We're matching. We're on stage, and in front of my parents, in front of everybody, she just literally was like, not too many people know this, but I mean, I can't say the way she said it because it's like, you know, clearly it's just, you know, can't cuss on TV. I wish I was Dave Chappelle. See, if I had that Dave Chappelle, my I would drop so
That
many
Dave Chappelle
F-bombs.
card goes a long way, yeah.
Man, shout out to Dave Chappelle.
Yes.
Always. No, but yeah, it was one of those moments where she just told everybody on stage, and it was kind of cool because it kind of, you know, it was like, oh, but the whole crowd like gasped, like they just saw like a car accident or something. And it was just like,
They were like, what?
yeah, you know. And it's like I never really talked about it too much, but a lot of our close friends knew and all that stuff like that. But yeah, no, that's as far as I can go with that story, I guess. But the funny part was like I felt the whole time I felt my girlfriend's eyes from
burning.
across the ocean. Like, what did she just say on stage?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
You
It's
know,
like The Boys, that guy that's like
yeah, like a Homelander.
Homelander, yes.
Well, I know you toured with Snoop in the past, and that you wore a panda hat on tour with Snoop, and at the time there was like coordinated fits. And I know there's
my
a story
God.
there.
Touring with Snoop and just having any, it was somewhere between. I think I would get roasted going on planes. I would get roasted in sound check.
By Snoop?
I
or
get
what?
roasted at catering. If Snoop was in the, you can't fire back at Snoop. Now, I can like I'm good at like I can fire at any given moment, but it's just like I can't fire at Snoop too hard because I want to keep my job.
Right.
You know, so I better laugh at the jokes too. Like
Right.
good one, you know. But it's like
Good one, huh?
1, 2, 3, 4, you know. But no, it was like, you know, I don't know. I just have always been my own person, and like, you know, a lot of the time, I would always like to be by myself too on tour. You know, like I'd like to go shopping naturally. You know, be overseas and go find stuff that was different and interesting, and you know, not typical stuff that you would pick up. You know, it's like you don't go to Louis Vuitton and go pick up like a T-shirt.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's just how I look at it. You know. It's just,
All right, so how about, we were talking about relationships a little bit. In relationships, do you try to stay normal, or you just like get the farts out right away?
Oh, farting out the gate? Oh yeah, we are farting out the gate.
First date farts.
I'm not. There's no subtlety.
No,
No. It's
Is this like a
just-
test, or what is this like?
you just go for it.
Well, it's not necessarily a test. It's just more like reality. It's just.
Oh no.
No, I mean it's just it's different versions of how this stuff translates and all that. But it's like sometimes, I mean, I've made a few jokes every now and again on Twitter.
All right, so we got the farts in our ears. You guys, I don't know if the audience can hear it,
Yeah, I
but
got a
we
nice
you can hear it.
fart.
I'm not afraid of
I could also
farting.
provide a real one. No.
I'm not. I'm
Wait,
not afraid of
can you
farting
fart
in
on
front of a
command?
date.
Being vegan, I don't think I should try it because, you know,
You don't think you should
Things
try
get a
it?
little
I don't think I can
watery.
get away with. Yeah, I don't think I can get away with the same type of stuff I can get away with in my early 20s and stuff.
All right, fair enough. What did I want to say about that though? I did read an article once that said couples who fart around each other are happier.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
there you go. Should we make that another poll? How do
Yeah.
you feel about farting?
During sex.
Oh, see, now it's amped up a bit. So you went
Yes.
from farting to chilling to farting during sex.
Yes.
Aha. There's the real
Let's-
Ninja Warrior
I feel
challenge
like
right there.
just I'm not afraid to fart during sex, but I just feel like naturally, like the fart bone isn't connected to the sex
fart-
bone. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like
But
it just doesn't happen. Like
There's like several different iterations of this. Like, there's the part where you can fart in somebody's mouth.
Oh, that's always.
oh, okay, like
Yeah.
like freak
Nope.
farts.
Well,
freak farts.
Well, that's not necessarily free fart. It's just like if you're trying to, like, have you ever been having sex and then somebody was like, I got to fart, and it's
Oh
just
yeah.
like,
Yep.
why would just
Are they
fart?
asking you to hold?
Yeah,
what
like,
do you
hold
mean?
on,
Like,
let me go get some Febreze real quick while we're about to have. What? No, just there's that part of it. Then there's the part where I've definitely farted and nutted.
You have to be so relaxed though.
You finished with a fart. You finished with a fart.
Yeah.
All right. Nah, I'm more shy about. I'm not shy about farting during sex. I'm more shy about like what kind of fart's gonna come out, like a falsetto or a baritone. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
like I'm trying to go for those. I'm trying to go for those Michael Bay explosion farts.
Broccoli.
Like,
Cause my
Broccoli.
farts always come out like this expression, like, like you know what I'm saying? It's just not
So
sure.
sad.
Like
So sad.
it's not manly.
No. All
right.
right. We got a fan of yours that wanted to join in on the conversation. We have Asia on the phone. What's up?
hey,
Asia.
Oh, wowzers!
hey,
Yes.
Asia. What's
Oh, she
up?
brought the
Thundercat.
flowers?
hello.
Wow.
Would you like to teach me some moves?
Wow, you put your Instagram handle
Nice.
back there and everything.
yeah.
You were like, follow me.
Super prepared. I love it.
Yo.
Hey, hi.
wow, I can't believe I'm sitting here talking to you. My birthday was yesterday, and this is like the best birthday present in the world.
Happy
Look, I got my
birthday.
birthday.
Oh, that could have gone a couple ways.
Yeah. She gave us the tiger titties.
Hey.
Don't be scared.
Oh.
No, great.
Oh, I'm
you
very
look
scared.
excellent.
When they
you
say
look
don't be scared.
great.
Awesome. Love the glasses.
great, man.
What, you got a question for us or Thundercat?
Actually, I do. I have several questions, but let me bring it back around
Yep,
town because
yep.
you guys almost asked my question. Is there anyone in your life coming up that you feel most comfortable with, that who makes you feel comfortable around?
Yeah. My cousin Brian. We started making music together when we were young. We didn't even realize we were cousins. Like, you ever have a moment like that where you've been hanging out with somebody and then you find out that you're cousins? This is like,
Man,
yeah.
or you find out you're a kindred spirit like I am with you, like, you know, that type of thing.
Oh, you shooting your shot hard.
Y'all might really be cousins.
That's very sweet.
Word. No, God bless you. Love you.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling.
Asia, happy birthday.
Yeah, and happy birthday.
Thank you so much. Look, y'all, Thundercat just said happy birthday.
Yes. It's so cute. All right, we asked you how you feel about farting during sex. Here's what you said. It's a tie.
Okay,
It's a tie.
That's how you know it's a real thing.
Yeah.
absolutely not. 45% feels great. 5%.
But actually, the low ones, like, feels great, 5%, and breakup, 5%.
UBU.
Feels great. I'm into that.
45% UBU. That's not bad.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I used to have like a combo, like where I would try to like fart or sing. At the end.
Yes.
Of it. So like, like sing like, like I don't know, like Family Ties or like
Weird
like
theme song.
Family Matters.
Triple threat. All right, when we come back, we're gonna hear about why Thundercat stopped taking his pants off at parties.
We'll be right back. Keep your pants on.
Yes. Next week, we're talking to Jimmy Wong. He's in a little film called Mulan, plus author of Don't Effing Panic, Kelsey Dara. But tonight, we're here with Thundercat.
Welcome back. We're talking about how to be our true selves. Here at Gray Area, abnormal is our normal, and we like it that way.
So we've been going through your socials, of course, which we of course love. But we wanted to share a few of your posts so you can so you can help us understand what's happening. Let's check out the first one on the wall.
All right.
Oh
Nice.
yes, yes.
Oh yeah.
Some bougie activity here. Where is this, anyways?
That is Tokyo.
Oh, nice.
That was the greatest moment in my entire life.
It looks really great. It's like a kitten.
It was too perfect.
I like the bow at the end, like
The synchronicity,
yeah.
We were both in that moment. The best part, that was so candid. It wasn't even like,
Yeah.
it was genuinely like my friend Zach, or I always spend a lot of time online with
Yeah.
Zach Fox. It's like one of my closest friends. And it's just kind of like, we were just in Japan just tripping out. And this was on the way out. This was me leaving Japan. And I was so depressed about leaving.
Oh,
It was
I know
just
that
like,
feeling.
it was just kind of like, I think he was trying to pour me a cup, and I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist.
Oh, that's
You
what
didn't
happened.
even-
So you just started
Oh,
pouring
wow.
and you just
Man,
leaned
he
in.
went
I can't
for
tell
it.
if he got turned on. I don't know what was going on because he just kept pouring. He was
Yeah.
He didn't even flinch
Yeah.
once.
He was
like,
in on it.
not once. He just waited for me to finish, and then I was just like, yeah. I was like, this is why I love
I
And he
Tokyo.
bowed
love
too,
it.
like, well done, sir.
I was like, Tokyo for the win.
What are the what is the headband?
Oh,
What is
those
it?
are from Evangelion. Those
Oh.
are, little things that make you sync with the Ava unit.
I like it.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to the next one over here. What do we got? Okay, what's going on over here?
This is me by a trash can.
Yeah,
Very excited.
I don't know why I wanted more like answers. It's clearly just him taking a
Hey,
picture.
but I don't think that's trash. I think Or is it?
That is definitely trash.
It's trash? Okay.
Oh,
I
that's
felt
all
like getting
trash.
it. I feel like in that moment, I felt like getting in the trash.
It looks like you're contemplating.
Yeah. it's
I
just-
always like you always have a lot of trinkets and stuff like keychains
Oh, that
and
backpack is really-
patches and pins and stuff.
yeah. That backpack is really intense. It's a lot.
Like a futuristic Boy Scout. You know what I'm
It's-
saying?
Yes.
Like
Yeah,
earning
basically.
a badge.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the last one
Yes.
over here. What do we
Let's
have?
see it.
Nice.
That is me and Mac DeMarco naked, and those are my underwear. Well, I guess those are both of our underwears right there.
I like how Mac's underwear
Strategically
is
placed.
right underneath.
Yeah.
He's like, no, this wind's not gonna
Not
blow this
going
away.
anywhere.
Yeah, no, that's those seats smelled so bad after we got up.
Oh.
It was just like 100 degrees. We just.
Oh my
I
lord.
think Anderson was on stage playing, and we just were naked.
Oh my
I like the
gosh.
band. Is that a Band-Aid?
Yeah. Just random cuts and blood falling out of
Yeah.
places. But I kept all my
Happens.
chains on though.
And this was before you stopped taking off your pants during parties.
This is before.
Yeah.
Yes, this is before me stopping taking my pants off at parties. Yeah, no, it's.
What are those Ghostbusters? What is the underwear?
I think those are my
Or-
Pikachu
Or,
underwear.
oh, okay.
He's like, those are clearly Pikachu's.
Like,
Get with it.
duh.
Yeah, I gotta get naked so my account is more lit on Twitter for sure.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, man. This seems like the perfect time for this question. Can you ever reveal too much of yourself? What do you think?
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some laws that have been set
Right.
against. Definitely are guidelines.
Well, I think you're talking specific. Are you talking about like sharing too much
Yeah.
or just?
I know
too
it's
much
confusing because we
information?
just went from like almost nude, covered by,
To me, by a trash can.
yeah.
I tend to find peace next to trash cans. But besides that, that's horrible. Is that a bad thing? Am I?
Now you're reevaluating.
I was like, now that you've asked me about it.
I mean, I feel like sometimes there's moments I can't turn it off. Like I love roasting too and stuff when I'm
Yeah.
with friends. And they're like, and sometimes I just feel like I'm going off and I see somebody like truly sad.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. No. I mean, I don't know. Too much information. I think that it depends. It's like it's kind of like it's kind of part of my job description as a musician. It's like I pour my emotions out all the time.
right.
But I think it makes life fun. A lot of the time, it's like I guess you're not supposed to let everybody know. And I mean, there are sayings. It's like what is it called? There's what did Abraham Lincoln say? Rather be quiet and keep your mouth closed and let people think you're a fool rather than open it and remove all mystery
Right,
or something
yeah.
like that. And it's like I'm paraphrasing clearly, but I don't know. Like I don't know. I feel like Twitter. There's a part of me that feels like there was a point on Twitter where it was like you didn't know who I was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's that part.
So you felt like you could just go
Yeah,
off.
I mean that's why I got on Twitter. So it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Anonymous fun.
That's what we do. We feel different on Twitter. Like we're not bounded or anything. We just go off. you know?
Yeah, and now there's a face with the
Okay.
with the stupidity. So it's just like
Well, let's take another caller right now. We've got Dominique on the line. Let's go. Hey,
Hi.
Dominique.
Hey.
Clearly, another fan over here of Thundercat. I'm
Oh my
assuming
God,
you seem very
super
excited.
fan.
hi.
Super fan. Hi, I love you. I love you
Oh
so
my
much.
gosh, thank you very much. for
Like
that.
you're definitely a part of my everyday makeup.
Hey, look,
Wow.
And I'm gonna take a shot for every woman that hits on you during all these questions.
Wow.
oh my goodness.
Uncle, do you have a question for Thundercat?
I do. Speaking of dating, because I feel like we're going together now, like we go together. So have you ever turned someone down because you were afraid of what other people may say? Like as far as dating them?
No, never.
Great, call me.
Why would they think? Why would
Oh,
they
that
think
was
it'd
good.
be weird to date you though? You know what I mean?
Shoot the J. I mean, some people everybody has their own preference. I'm just trying to see where I
Right.
fit in Thundercats world.
Oh my goodness.
She got the wink. She got the wink in. I still can't.
Like I'm getting all nervous and I get gassy and I get nervous.
Don't be, because I'm nervous. Don't do that.
All right. Thank you so much for calling. You're going to have
Thank
to
you guys
teach
so
me
much.
to
you.
wink. I still can't
That
do
question
it.
was
Girl,
just to
I
shoot her
got you.
shot. That's all it was. That.
Yes.
Thanks, Dominic. Appreciate
Thank
you.
you. All right. We have
Bye, Thundercat.
another
Bye.
caller. This is Nate. What's up, Nate?
What's up, Nate?
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
What's poppin'?
How you doing? Nate? You got
poppin'?
a question for us?
Yeah, I do got a question. First of all, Thundercat, I think you're fresh. I think you're dope. I think you're original. I just want to say that.
Thank you.
No problem. When you're trying to break into the industry and you represent like a certain type of minority, let's say black and gay, you know what I mean?
Right.
And everything around you is telling you not to, stay true to yourself, not to represent yourself that way, because your truth may hold you back. You know what I mean? What sort of is the take on that?
Personally, in that specific setting, I feel like you should be who you are always. Like I'm the kind of person that's the advocate of get out what you mean, and I think there's an importance in being able to own that, and then also at the same time knowing how to, and it's like it feels like there's everything from hard work to whatever is easy, that the whole spectrum that exists in there, it's for you to explore and find it. And like it's imagine how many people get told no or get put in places where they're not, like they're told something. I've been told stuff like that before, where it was like, oh, you should change your hair because it's like this and that and the third. And it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I wish it's, you already know, I'm trying to gate how I say it, but it's just one of those things. Like I've always been the kind of person, like I don't really pay attention to what people say when it comes to stuff like that.
The thing is also, I feel like you could not be accepted not being your true self too.
Yeah.
So you might as well be your true self.
So you should always be yourself with that.
Yeah.
And honestly, and it's like the truth is, I think one of the biggest points that one of my friends shared with me of Flying Lotus was like, your music has to be honest and be honestly who you are. And that's it. That's all you could, that's it. In that simple thing, I've always held on to that. So I would say that that's more important than anything.
Awesome.
And like the amount of work that you put into what you do and who you are is more important than what people are trying to tell you in which direction it's supposed to go.
Definitely, yeah. Put the music first, put your passions first, and then
Okay, thank you, Nate. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks for calling in. All right, we have to take a break, but when we come back, we're gonna play a game to see who's the weirdest out of the three of us.
I feel like I've been studying for this test my whole life. Bring it on. Stay tuned, y'all.
Drink 4 gallons of pickle juice. Take it out and I slurp, gurp, gurp. Every time I take the first drink, I have to make the sound.
I used to sit on the sofa and rock myself to sleep with the music playing. I'd be going back and forth like this. My eyes would even roll into the back of my head.
I hate all fruit. Dried fruit, fresh fruit, frozen fruit, fruit in a cup. Everything, I hate it.
I use Windex for pretty much everything. My countertops, my shoes. I use Windex to even brushing my teeth.
I have this sweat rag from a concert I got. It was from an artist named Spencer Sutherland. And every night before I go to sleep, I take it and I hold it and I hug it and I play the song that he threw it to me during, which is called Sweater.
Welcome back to Gray Area, where we encourage you to be as weird as you want to be. Except for that girl with the pickle juice. I feel like she's eating a hole through her stomach. You like pickle juice?
No. I'll eat a pickle, but I don't drink the juice. No, definitely not. But the girl with the that's I know
more
those
annoying.
People. It's super annoying. They do it to annoy you. I don't think they do it because it's weird.
I get the Windex thing. I like to clean everything with Windex, not even just glass.
You ever tasted Windex?
Nah.
Close to it, like when you just spray it, kind of jumps inside your
Got
mouth.
a little bit of a sweet.
I like Fabuloso. It's Windex with a Latin twist.
It smells good.
Yeah.
My
You ever tasted
grandpa used
Fabuloso?
Fabuloso's fire. They package that a little bit too kid-friendly, though. It looks
Yeah,
like
they do.
looks like a fruit drink, doesn't it? It really
tastes
does.
good.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to pose this question to all of us. What is normal anyways, and who gets to decide? What is normal?
What is normal? That's a good question.
I don't know.
Such a good question. I can't answer it.
It's all about conforming.
It's finding normal, like about finding safety. You know what
Safety
I'm
in
saying?
numbers.
Where you feel like, okay, it's comfortable. You don't have to question anything.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I heard this study where this psychologist said around the age of 5, children start to become aware of like outside perceptions, and that's when we start to hold ourselves back, and that's when we sort of lose that innocence as children. and we even begin to breathe differently. And humans are the only species that actually change their breathing patterns. And it's all because of this anxiety to be normal or to fit in.
Interesting.
Yeah.
In other words, we're trash.
You just get comfortable as you get older too, right? Like, I mean, I guess there's that part when you're young and you're just kind of an outcast. You don't care, but like people will make you care. You get older and you're kind of an outcast, like no one really cares if you're weird. You're just like, right? I mean, do you feel like that? You're older and just kind of just a crazy person? You just live with that?
Stop caring as much when you get older.
You stop caring.
That's why you start farting more, I think, because your butthole stops caring too. It's just like...
Start losing control of the simplest... you get older and...
I guess I'm also just used to like walking in a room and knowing that half the people are judging me anyways, so I don't really, there's no point in me trying to conform.
Yeah, just get thicker skin, right?
100%. All right, so we're gonna play a TikTok favorite game, Put a Finger Down, Am I Weird edition. We're just gonna play with one hand. The first one to put 5 fingers down, no yawning, will win.
Okay.
Snooze on the TikTok. All right, put a finger down if you've ever taken a picture of your poop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Put a finger down if you love to pop pimples.
I like it. I wouldn't say I love it.
Put a finger down if you've masturbated to cartoons.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say everybody in this room has masturbated to cartoons, for real.
Put a finger down if you've masturbated while driving on the grapevine.
On the specifically.
It was wonderful.
Wait,
you gotta try it out.
Wait, driving on what?
On the grapevine.
Literally on the grapevine.
On the grapevine.
So you can get into a car accident because the grapevine
is
like.
I was late. There wasn't a lot of people. I was like, this is great.
Oh my god. The grapevine is like known for car accidents. And you actually rubbing one out on the grapevine.
It was good. It was good.
I should be reporting you.
Put a finger down if you would eat something out of the trash. If I was starving.
20-minute rule. I mean,
like it's a hypothetical.
20 minutes.
I don't think I'd do that actually. I thought about
what if it's your
so
trash
many times.
and like it was in a bag and then like.
Oh, if it was my trash, yeah. I mean, I have.
Is this specific?
Is it even trash though at that point?
Exactly. I'm gonna go back.
I won. I finally won something.
Oh.
I never win at these games.
Wait, there was one more. Wait, did I?
I put
you were close. Oh, damn, they switched it up on me earlier.
I'm surprised.
Earlier I was like, I'm weird.
Yeah.
Now I'm just like normal. All right.
All right, we have time for one more call. What's up, Nico?
Hey.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing?
How you doing? You got a question for Thundercat?
Yeah, Thundercat, I got a question. I just wanted to know if, like, did anybody ever felt driven away from you romantically because of your appearance or your personality? And if so, how did you deal with that?
Yeah. They all leave.
They all leave. That's a song entitled "They All Leave."
That's definitely a song.
Yeah, no, I mean, wait, what was the question again?
The question was, did anybody ever feel driven away from you romantically because of your appearance or your personality? And if so, how did you deal with that? How did you take that?
I mean, well, I feel like that's kind of like that's kind of what it is sometimes, but I don't know. I tend to laugh at stuff at the end of it, not in the sense of like, that's her loss. It's like more like, oh, this is terrible. Like it's like laughing in that respect, but it's like, I don't know, like I don't know. It's I feel like the world is a big place, so there's a part of it where it's like trying to be open, but at the same time, I feel like a part of it for me has always been songwriting has helped me cope with it, and then.
I do the same thing. Definitely songwriting.
It's a bit different now. I mean, I feel like I've dealt with that a few different times, and I think there was one that was really traumatic, and it like changed my whole entire life, literally. But it's like, it's kind of like it's I guess it's the saying, better to have loved and lost than to never have loved before, or whatever. And all is fair in love and war and all that stuff. It's like you win some, you lose some.
Mm-hmm.
That's just kind of life.
All right.
Thank you for calling. I hope that helps.
He's just like,
I want to give him a hug.
He's like,
Let it all sink in.
He's like, so wait, this is how it always is going to be.
All right, surely being your true self includes wanting your voice to be heard. We want to remind you about our new voting initiative. Go to gamers.vote to to register.
Go now, because we don't want the normal people ruining everything. And when we come back, I'm sorry. When we come back,
that was real specific.
Yeah. When we come back, we'll find out the one thing we would change about ourselves. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to Gray Area. We've been here with Thundercat talking about all things related to being yourself.
No faking the funk here tonight.
No. All right, let's sum up. How to be yourself in 4 words. Who wants to go first?
You got one?
We've got some, I don't know if chat can hear this, but we have some like dubstep going on in the ear.
4 words.
All right, I got one. Just do it. Period. Just do it. Period.
That's pretty good. What you got?
Always fart during sex.
Ooh.
Okay.
Once you get that out the way, you can be yourself at all times, for sure.
Ooh.
Or in the elevator, like you said earlier.
Put your balls away.
All right, we made it. We made it. Oh my goodness. Wait. Dude, is there a backstory to that?
Put my balls away?
Yeah.
Is there a backstory?
Put your
I gotta
balls back in
know.
your pants, sir.
You don't need a backstory for that. Just put your balls away.
I want to know the story. If there is one.
It's too many.
All right, I guess we're gonna end on that note. That's it for us. It always goes by too fast. Next week, part of the VENN family joins us, Jimmy Wong, host of The Download, but also that Disney blockbuster known as Mulan, plus TV producer and author of Don't F You Panic, Kelsey Dara.
As always, we're live every Wednesday and Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. So make sure to find us at VENN.tv and all platforms.
Thank you for watching Gray Area.
Thank you, Thundercat. Go get your Friday on. Good night, everybody.
Peace.